Hi everyone, let's come to my studio. My wife will be joining me today. She's laughing because we tried, we're doing this clip like a couple times, and when you record things, you try making it good. What are you doing?
I'm making a shipping label because Vanwood is displaying some art at a coffee shop and I need to help him print the label.
There you go. So she's doing the computer work, which I don't really enjoy, but she doesn't mind it. So she does all the business stuff and I do the creative stuff. So I package the artwork. We're gonna do a sale on these right here. We'll let you guys know when that happens, but here's this project. This is an abstract painting I did years ago and I found it, so I'm gonna finish it and I'll show you the process of how I sketch and how I, what I do to finish the work, right? So here we go. Let's do this. Let's get stuff done.
Go get the label. I'm printing it right now.
So I started this project in 2020 and it's been 4 years. So basically this is a time-lapse video I made and I didn't like the outcome, so I set it aside, and then because I found it, I was motivated and inspired to finishing it. So I hope you enjoy the process and see how I changed it from before to now. You'll notice that the top part I repainted white because I didn't really like it, so I just used titanium white and went over a couple times to create a solid color. Alright, so before I go into finishing the painting, I like to sketch my design and get the layout and kind of try to come up with something that I think looks great. So what I like to do is use my sketchbook, and these are some of my old designs that I've sketched out and had fun drawing. But basically I like to use a pen and color pencils and pencils to lay out my design. Usually I use a lot of pencil and eraser to kind of sketch out my designs, and if I don't like it then I erase. It's a lot of back and forth, until I'm happy with it. And once I have the design, I will use color pencils to fill in the colors, and I already have the colors from my past painting already, so I'm just trying to copy that right now, getting somewhat of a similar color, and then from there I try to add my new colors in the new design that I just added to this piece, right? So I'll do that, and sometimes, you know, when I paint on a big painting or get into painting, I will paint a color and I don't like it, so I will change it up and switch it up. So there's no like, you know, I didn't decide 100% on it. Sometimes I change it up a little bit, it happens. And here's the finished design and colors. So now I'm gonna use my acrylic pen to quickly draw and sketch it out, right? And there's some mistakes, as you could see. And while the paint is still wet, I use a paper towel and some water to, you know, erase like this the areas that are still wet, right, to kind of correct it and get it somewhat perfect. And then if anything, I can use titanium white to fill in the areas that are too dark of a color. So he's ready for a nap, but we're gonna have to go to the postal service to drop off the paintings. Let's go.
You forgot the paintings, so I guess that's my job. I will grab it right now. We have to get out of here because they close at 4:30.
And now it's time for lunch break, and then we'll get back to work. And here we are. Synochuk is watching us eat. Right there. Sometimes in life, especially when you have a newborn, you have to adjust and eat out, right? What do you say about that?
I'm starving.
It's harder to find time to cook because both of us are working and also watching this little man. That's Synochuk? He's hungry too. Non-stop milk. Back to work. And so now I'm gonna mix one color. I like to work with one color at a time because when I am sketching, it takes time to go over everything. So I use a 1/2 inch flat brush, and I don't use any tape or anything. So I go over everything as, you know, clean as possible. And that's why I only mix one color at a time, because if I mix a couple colors, then once I'm done with this blue, my other color can be drying up, you know, and I don't want that. And so basically once I have the first layer, I'll dry it with a hair dryer and then go over and do the same thing with the same color. Try to add 2 to 3 layers to create that nice solid color. This is the room that had all my paintings in here. It was all covered, and I moved it to a new storage unit, and this will be my son's room. I'm gonna paint the walls and, you know, make it nice for him. So I posted a video last week, be sure to check that out. Alright, here we are, finished painting. This was a lot of fun. I'm glad I came back to it and finished it. Feels great when you start a project and finish it, right? So also let me know, guys, what you think. So this is the way I did it, but it might look good this way or this way. Or option 3. Or the original way. Let me know in the comments which option you like best. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching the process and I appreciate your support. Stay tuned for more. Take care and God bless.